Yo, what is going on today, guys? What is going on? It's your boy CG here to present you some crypto news and crypto TA once again. Oh my goodness, it is happening. It is happening. All right, so let's just take a quick look at today, right? Just on CoinGecko. Looking at Bitcoin right here, we still have a market cap 737. Ethereum 306, still half, slightly under half of what Bitcoin's market cap is. However, right, like, look at this, guys. Look at this article. All right, this was written on July 30th, right? From the Reuters. Ethereum, the second largest blockchain network, is about to undergo a technical adjustment that will significantly alter the way transactions are processed, as well as reduce the supply of the Ether token and sharply boost its price, right? So supply and demand, when supply goes down, demand is high. What happens to the price? Price shoots up. Okay? So this is good. Supply going down, demand is high, price will sharply boost. The scheduled coding revamp will go live on August 4th. What's today, guys? August 2nd. August 2nd. Okay. The upgrade known as Ethereum Improvement Proposal, EIP 1559, is similar, analysts said, to Bitcoin having event in which periodic adjustments reduce the supply of Bitcoin, each having helped propel Bitcoin's price to higher records, which we saw in the past. While Bitcoin is the preferred store of value in the digital ecosystem, Ethereum has emerged as the leading financial infrastructure, settling over 12 billion of daily transactions, according to Grayscale report released in February this year. Andrew Keys, managing partner at Dharma Capital is a top venture capitalist company, said Ether's current price has yet to factor in the looming software upgrade. Keys estimates that the expected software adjustment next week, coupled with another upgrade in the first quarter of 2022, should easily quintuple the price of Ether by next year. On Thursday, Ether was up 0.6, which we already addressed in the stream prior, showing how Ethereum is going to override Bitcoin, which we'll talk about flipping in a second. Ethereum's price was 23. We needed it to get to 26. It's staying at this 26 level. We'll go into the TA later about that. Okay. Right here, the burn tokens will be permanently taken out of circulation. Let's see. So the biggest issue right now with Ethereum, right, is that they had scalability issues because of their gas fees. Currently, a person of entity trying to send a transaction on the Ethereum network must pay a so-called gas fee, in either to the miners to process their transactions, but the exact transaction fee is not clear, and market participants say there's no way of knowing the price beforehand. This creates two issues, right? Let's go down here. So EIP 1559 changes the mechanism by setting a base fee paid to miners for each transaction, part of which will be burned. Participants can also include an optional tip with the base fee to speed up the process if desired. Okay. So right now, Ethereum charges a lot for their gas fees, right? There's stuff in the works right now, right, which is estimated to happen on August 4th, to go live, that will significantly impact the gas fees and the speed of transactions in which we can purchase coins through the Ethereum network, tokens through the Ethereum network. Bitwise's Huygens cited estimates that EIP 1599 will reduce Ether's overall inflation rate from roughly 4% a year to 3%. That is about half as large a reduction proportionally seen in Bitcoin halving events in the past. This means for us as investors, the change should make it easier for investors to understand the value of holding Ether. Huygens said EIP 1559 should increase transactions on the Ethereum network and raise the use of Ether, which will likely help bring a wave of institutional investors into the market. All right. So let's talk about use case. Let's go into here. So this is coming from the median. Ethereum owns the second largest market cap, as we looked at earlier with CoinGecko, at about 452 billion, right? We're now at 300. Oh, wait. So this was written in, what's this? April, I believe. Yeah, so we're lower than this right now, because this was before this drop down that we had. So we're now at 306, still slightly under half of what Bitcoin is. However, Ethereum has use case, right? Like Bitcoin is just digital currency, but Ethereum has such use case through dApps, through smart contracts, that can be utilized through the Ethereum network. Ethereum has the most active monthly developers working on it in the crypto space. Ethereum is the major distribution network of the crypto digital decentralized market. Institutions have been putting more money into Ethereum over Bitcoin of late. Ethereum's price is lower than Bitcoin's, obviously. Ethereum is moving to a proof of stake model, which should vastly improve the energy cost by 99.9%, which means that lower fees. Ethereum is also upgrading to ETH 2.0, which will greatly improve its efficiency to 10,000 transactions per second, up from 30 per second, which increases its scalability. Ethereum has real-life use case scenario, such as EIB bonds, dApps, and crypto exchanges. Ethereum could steal some centralized banking market share as well, 467 trillion, which with a 1% market share would give you a 40K Bitcoin. Or a 40K Ethereum, right? A 40K Ethereum. Ethereum will be introducing coin burn through the EIP 1559, as we saw earlier, through the different mining process, greatly reducing its supply and thus raising its demand and price. So let's go into the actual TA. Look at this Ethereum chart, guys. This Ethereum chart is insanely great for everyone right now. Okay, in comparison to, say, Bitcoin. So look at this 4-hour chart. We are above this EMA, this 20 EMA, and we've been above this 20 EMA for, what is this, about 3 days now, 4 days, 5 days, which we haven't seen in the past, or we haven't seen in a while, since the last run up. We've always been down underneath these EMAs or testing right above, creating, this slight, bull trap right here. And we ended up cutting down into lower levels, but we've never been able to sustain above this level. All right. So if we're able to sustain above this level, zoom out to the macro. Look at this daily, guys. Look at this. If we can retest off of this 100-day EMA right here, highlighted in the green, as we've been pointing out over the stream recently, if we can test off of this level, which we're currently just sitting at, right? If we can test off of this and break through, it's going to be the first time that we've broken through, since back here. Right? In the late stages of quarter 4 of 2020, before we started to see this slight, run up, and then is when everything started to break through, right? So we're seeing that here. When we shrink this down, we kind of see that same pattern following here is that we're always in between these EMAs. But once we break through this EMA, right, we see the slight breakthrough of this EMA, and then we just start to go up through that all the way up until the point where we saw the all-time high 4,500. Same thing going on right here. If we can test off of this and break through, hopefully in 1 week span, or maybe in the next few days, who knows? We don't know exactly the time frame, but it is looking extremely bullish, guys. Let's zoom out to the weekly. So in the weekly, look at this. We're right here bouncing off of this 20, right? If we can break through this by next Monday, right? Next Monday, close, at close a candle, that would be the 9th. If we can get above this, we're going to start seeing things start to just dildo from here. All right. Looking at the Bitcoin chart's not looking as great. We still are below and staying in between this 50 and 20 moving average. Looking at this, we're still not able to break through this 40K, right? Still not able to break through this 40K. Going back into the micro perspective in the 1 day, right? Still in between these levels here, and we're slightly dipping below this support line of 40, which was the previous resistance. And we still have this resistance at this 40, but we need to stay within this channel of 40 to 42 and then break through this 42 level if we want any chance to be, mooning, right? It's not really presenting itself because look at this. It looks like it's in downtrend on this RSI. It's indicating slight downtrend. So it could dip below, right, and go back into this wick-off distribution where we would want to see it at 35K, rebuy and re-enter, which might be right because of everything that's going with German institution money, right? That's almost half, $500 billion that German institution is now allowed to be entering into the market as of today. Going into the 4 hour, let's pull up this 4 hour chart and look at what's happening in this 4 hour. Look at this, guys. We were broken above this line, this 20 EMA, and now we've been dipping below this 20 EMA, testing now on this 50, looking like we're going to test again down to this 100, possibly even down to this 200 before we would see another breakthrough. Seeing some signs of being oversold, which means that it could start to, get this shoot upwards and get back into this 40 to 42K channel, which is where we would want to be seeing it, to really have a chance at, breaking through. However, just look at this, guys. Look at this 4 hour chart compared to Bitcoin's 4 hour chart, right? Bitcoin is looking like it's in downtrend. Ethereum is looking like it's in uptrend. What is that indicating? And looking at everything that's going on, as far as all the technical advancements that Ethereum is facing within the next couple days, and then in the next few months when we hit Q1 2022, right? So this is going to be going live. This new scheduled coding revamp will go live August 4th, right? And then here it says that by 2022, or maybe that was in the previous, but anyways, we looked at that, right? By 2022, I think it was, right here. He estimates in the fourth quarter 2022 should easily quintuple the price of Ethereum by next year. So easily, right? This was predicting 40K, which if this were to steal some money from the centralized banking market share, which it already is, with only 1% market share would give you 40K Ether. We're at 2,500, guys. 25, not even, or 26, really. Just a few dollars short. Looking like it's already about to get back there. Guys, is the Ethereum flipping of Bitcoin happening? Let me know in the comments down below if you think that Ethereum is gonna flip Bitcoin within the next year. All right, because I don't know. We still don't know. We still could go into downtrend, but look at this. Like the TA news, all of the roadmap for Ethereum, right? It's all pointing to just, you know, by 2022 we should be seeing at least a minimum of, I would say, 10, you know, to just put the bar low, to put the level low, 10K, right? If we see this breakthrough, this 26 and this 28, if we see this breakthrough, zoom out to the daily, break through this 26, right? Like, we really don't have much fight going up from here. Not too much. Not too much. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Just stay consistent, do your research. I'm not a financial advisor. Don't just ape into anything that I say, any of this news, right? Do your own research. Go off of your own belief and your own systems, right? Do your own research, and find what works best for you guys. I've been killing it as of recent, for sure. I did point out on last week's stream on Friday, I gave you guys a couple of coins. If you watched to the end of the video, go check those projects out, because things are getting primed up, ready to go. All right. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on next week's or tomorrow's video. We're doing this every day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. Peace.